Lions TV, we are sponsored by Regal Elevators and Lifts Consultants Limited, a company that is owned and operated by a Millwall fan, just like every single one of the sponsors that you can see on the screen right now. If you are going to do a bit of business in 2022, then please keep it in the Millwall family by checking out all of our sponsors' website links. They're in the description below. This is your preview show looking ahead to Wednesday night's trip to face relegation-threatened Derby County. As always, let's start by taking a look at the 11 that Gary Rowett might pick to start the match. Okay, so very quickly before we get into the Derby game, the game that never was, Blackburn away on Saturday, horrendous time for the 500 that travelled. Can I just say, if you're not one of the 500 that travelled, which I wasn't, stop fucking going on about it. There's so many people that have jumped all over it in desperate need or craving a few likes and a few retweets, every man and his dog. Unless you're one of that 500, I don't want to hear about it, to be honest with you. It was horrendous for the fans that travelled. It was absolutely nothing to do with Millwall Football Club. And I'm hearing firsthand that Blackburn seem in absolutely no rush to clear that pitch. And I was going to put out a video myself, called it the Blackburn 7. Of course, they had lots of players injured, including Brereton Diaz. But I decided not to, just because it's just dragging on forever. It's gone. It's in the past. Get over it. The club have done the right thing and offered to pay for the coach, for the people that want to go back to the game. Good luck getting a few people up there in midweek. But yeah, look, it's done and dusted. It is what it is. Nothing to do with Millwall Football Club. And we move on to Wednesday's game away at Derby County. Well, of course, the Blackburn game was called off 45 minutes before kickoff. So we did get the team lineup. And of course, Tyler Bury was coming in for Burke, who was injured. I think it was Saville coming in for Keith Bell. It's now emerged that Keith Bell's out with a hamstring injury and could be out for up to a month, possibly more, which now leaves Millwall with just 7 fit midfielders and attackers, senior players at the club. Let's not worry about it. We're not going down. What better time to bring Sean O'Brien in? What better time to bring Nana Boateng in and Hayden Muller in and get them in and around the first team for the players that have got a future at the club? If we're looking ahead to next season like we claim we are now, and the big clear out we've been promised and the big move forward that we've been promised under John Belson and maybe Gary Rowett, I know his contract is up in the summer, I think it's a perfect time to get these players involved. I think that team that was named for Blackburn, I'll put it on the screen now, I think that'll be the team that starts against Derby on Wednesday. Derby are having a different type of season, of course, managed by Wayne Rooney. Let's move on to them. So as we all know, Derby are having a horrendous time of things. 21 points deducted, something to do with their owner and him trying to rip people off and blah, blah, blah. I don't really know, and I don't really care. Wayne Rooney has stuck true to the cause, and I think we've got a fantastic manager on our hands going forward, potentially an England manager one day. Who knows? He was an England legend as a player, and he's not only showing a great desire to drive Derby towards safety, but a lot of loyalty along the way. So I do usually like to call him a granny and an ugly bastard, but good praise given to Wayne Rooney. Derby currently occupy the highest of the relegation places. I think they're 5 points or 6 points from safety. They did leapfrog Peterborough by beating Peterborough last time out 1-0 in the last minute. Louis simply got the goal in injury time, and that caused or sparked the end for Darren Ferguson, who handed in his resignation as Peterborough manager. They're having a little bit of a mixed bag in their last 5 league games. They have won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1. Of course, as I said last time out, they did win at the last knock-ins. And I went on to Benjamin Bloom's stream the other day, and I always go on it. Fair Play looks at Benjamin Bloom's channel. Don't be shy to check it out. I looked and I just wondered, you know, Derby are a club, a bigger club supposedly in this division. You know, a big old, not city, is it? It's a big old town, a big old county. And they've got a great backing, great stadium, lots of fans. They're always expected to be in and around the top end of things. But this season is like a different type of season for them. But it just seems to have clubbed them together. They just seem to have more togetherness than ever. The fans are going absolutely mental. I've seen them score some late equalisers / winners a few times this season. On the TV the other week, their defender scored a great overhead kick. Can't remember who it was. I think it was against Birmingham, which got them a late draw. So it just seems to have galvanised them as a club and brought them together even more. And I think they'll get out of the shit. Hopefully, they won't get any points on the board on Wednesday, though, at Pride Park. So, this is your pre-match prediction. And here we go. I'm torn. I'm torn between two results here. However, I'm not going to do a lead shitty and give 15 different score predictions in 30 seconds. So I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think it'll be a struggle. I think it could be backs to the wall, if I'm honest. But what's guiding me towards a draw is the fact that Tyler Bury might start the game. And if he does, I think he'll put us one up early. And I think Derby will progress in the second half, peg us back, and eventually probably get another late equaliser, which won't do them any favours, really, in the relegation fight. But there you go. I'm going for it. 1-1 on Wednesday. So, that is your lot for this preview show. Please be sure to check out the fan score predictions from the other boys at Lions TV that is going out on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Yep. At 4 p.m. And if you think you know what the score's going to be, don't be shy to put it in the comments below. I won't be at Derby on Wednesday. I've got to go with work from our base, which is in Hertford, to Manchester early doors on Wednesday. So I won't be at the game. However, I will be live streaming it. And after this game, I think we've got 16 games left, 12 of which I'm planning to go to. So plenty of content still to come on the run-in to the end of the season. And who knows, we could even have a late playoff push if we can get enough players on the pitch, that is. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.